So this is the example under matrix. So we have addition and subtraction. So this is the addition and subtraction under matrix. Then multiplication. So we have they say that let's follow matrix. The following matrix be given A, then 3 minus 2 1 8 minus 6 4, then minus 7 5 5 minus 3, then B, our B minus 1 5 7 3 minus 2, then we have our C is 3 5 minus 2 6, then minus 1 9. Then this they say that look for what? A and B, AB. Then B says look for BC. Then C say A plus BC. Then D says AB plus B. Then E says CA plus C. Then we are going to solve. Let's find the what? The answer for this question. So let's take number A. Our A says look for AB. Our A says look for AB. Okay, let's solve. Now, solution. So, our A, you see that find A, B. So, is what? Multiplication. So, we are going to say our A is equals to what? Is equals to 3, 8. We are going to list it out. Then, minus 2, minus 6, then 5, then 1, 4, minus 3. Then we have times. Always take note. When you see dots in the middle of a 2 matrix, is what? Multiplication. So we are going to say our B is equals to what? Our B is what? Minus 1, then 5, 7, then 3, minus 2, minus 4. So solution. Then if you are solving this kind of matrix, this A is a what? 3 by 3 matrix. Why this B is a what? 2 by 3 matrix. So how are we going to solve this kind of 3 by 3 matrix with 2 by 3 matrix? Please always take note. You draw your line, you start like this. Equals to. Then we are going to solve, we are going to multiply our row, our first element in the rows of 3 by 3 matrix. This is our first element. We'll pick it. Then we multiply it with what? Our what? Our first column and our what? Second column. Then we are going to have 3. This 3 times minus 1 times, okay, times minus 1 again. Then you take these 2 again. Minus 2 times 5. Do you understand? Then we continue again. No. We say 3 times minus 1. This is it. So we now say again, plus open bracket minus 2 times 5. Do you understand? Times 5. Then 1 times 7 plus 1 times 7. Do you understand? Okay. I said 3. This column will times this everything. This row. Then this row will times this column. Why this row will times this other, the second column, the second column. So we are going to say this 3 again. 3 times 3 times 3. Then minus 2. So instead of we writing plus, we are going to write minus times plus is what? Minus, abi? Then we are going to have 2 times minus 2 again. So plus 1 times minus 4. So we'll solve for this or for this. So let's take the second part again. So we are going to times this row with this column and this column. Do you understand? So we are going to have 8 we are going to have 8 times minus 1 minus times plus will give you what? Minus. You are going to have 2 times 5 plus. Then again, sorry, it's 6. Right here. Then again, we are going to have 4 times what? 4 times 7. Then we'll move on to the other side too, the other row, column, Then we are going to have 8 times 3. 8 times 3. Then we are going to have minus 6 times minus 2. Then we are going to have plus 4 times minus 2. Do you understand? So we are going to move forward. Minus 7 times minus 1 plus 5 times 5 minus 3 times 7. Then we are going to have again this minus 7 times 3 plus 5 times minus 2 minus 3 times minus 4. Sorry, we have 4 times minus 4. So do you understand? I said find AB. Our A is what? 3 minus 2, 1, 8 minus 6, 4, minus 7, 5 minus 3. That is our A. Then our B has minus 1, 5, 7. Then we have 3 minus 2 minus 4. So if you are solving this kind of multiplication in matrix, you are going to say your first row in matrix A times the first column. This is the first column in matrix B. Then after multiplying it with matrix B, you now multiply it with the second column in matrix B. So this is our matrix B.
So after solving, you take the second row, you solve with the first row in you solve with the first column in matrix B. Let me start again. If you are solving this kind of equation, solving this kind of question, you are going to have your first row times this first column here. After you are done with this, you take another step, times it with this second column. That's how we derive to this and this, then this and this and this and this. 3 times minus 1, minus 2 times 5, 1 times 7. That's how we get it. Then 3 times 3, minus 2 times this. So we move on. Let's move on. So we continue. We said 3 times minus 1 minus 2 times 5 plus 1 times 7. Then we have 8 times minus 1 minus 6 times 5 plus 4 times 7 minus 7 times minus 1 plus 5 times 5 minus 3 times 7. Then we have here 3 times 3 minus 2 times minus 2. We have plus 1 times minus 4. Then we have 8 times 3. Then we have 6 minus 6 times minus 2. Then plus 4 times minus 4. They have minus 7 times 3 plus 5 times minus 2 minus 3 times minus 4. So I'm repeating the question so that we can understand. So now let's solve. So now minus 3 minus 1 will give us minus 3. Minus 2 times 5 will give us minus 10. 1 times 7 will give us plus 7. Do you understand? So let's move to this one. 3 times 3 is 9. Minus 2 times minus 2 is what? Plus 4. Plus 1 times minus 4 is what? Minus 4. Then we move on. 8 minus 1 is minus 8. Minus 6 times 5 will give us minus 30. 4 times 7 will give us plus 28. Then 8 times 3 will give us 24. Then minus 6 times minus 2 will give us plus 12. Then minus 4 times minus 4 will give us minus 16. We continue to the third step. Then we have minus 7 times minus 1 will give us plus 7. Then 5 times 5 will give us 25. Then minus 3 times 7 will give us minus 21. Will give us 21. Then we'll continue.
So we continue. We now have minus 7 times 3 will give us minus 21. 5 times minus 2 will give us minus 10. Minus 3 times minus 4 will give us minus 12. So do we understand? Will give us minus 12. So let's move on. So we have minus 3 minus 10 will give us minus 13 plus 7. Minus 30. Minus 8 minus 30 will give us minus 38 plus 28. 7 plus 25 will give us 32 minus 21. Then 9 plus 4 will give us, or 9, 4 minus this will give us, no, let's do it like this. So 9 plus 4 will give us what? Will give us 13 minus 4. Then 24, 12 minus 16 will give us 12 minus 16 will give us minus 4. Then minus 20 minus 21. So we are going to have minus 10 minus 20. Minus 10 minus 12 will give us minus 22. So, sorry. Let me repeat again. I said minus 3 minus 10 will give us minus 13. Then plus 7. Then minus 8 minus 30 will give us minus 38 plus 28. 7 plus 25 will give us 32 minus 21. Then 9 plus 4 will give us 13 minus 4. Then 24 plus 12 minus 16. So you are going to have 12 minus 16 is going to give you what? Minus 24. So minus 21 minus 10 minus 20 minus 10 minus 12 will give you minus 21 minus 22. So you are going to move forward. So now you are having minus 13 plus 7. So you are going to take 7 out of minus 13. So you are going to have minus 6. Then minus 38 plus 28 is going to give you what? Minus 10. Then 32 minus 21 will give you 11. Then 13 minus 4 will give you 9. Then 24 minus 4 will give you 4. Then minus 21 minus 22 will give you minus 43. So this answer is an example of 3 by 2 matrix. 3 by 2 matrix. The reason why it's 3 by 2 matrix is the column and the columns has 3 elements, while the rows has 2 elements. So do we understand? So let me show it from the beginning again. From the question, you see that A says find AB. Our AB is what? 3 by 3 matrix, which is 3 minus 2 1, 8 minus 6 4, minus 5 5 minus 3. Then our B is minus 1 5 7 3 minus 2 minus 4. Then we move on. If we are solving, we are going to say our first row in element of A matrix. Our first row, we multiply our first column and second column in B. So that's how we are going to have 3 times minus 1 plus 2 times minus 2 times 5 plus 1 times 7. So we move to the up. The same thing. So we just apply the same rules to it. Then we solve. Then we multiply. Then we have to take note of the signs. Minus, then minus times plus, minus times minus. All those signs is very important in matrix. So you can see when you are done with your minus, plus, you are going to have minus 3, minus 10, plus, then you come down again. That's when you are going to have minus 13 plus 7. You come down again, you are going to have minus 6, 9, minus 10, 4, 11, minus 43. That is your final answer for AB. That is the final answer for AB.